Welcome, sir.
Thank you. To start with, let me congratulate our Honorable Chairman and Honorable Principal Madam and team, St. John's College of Pharmacy and Research, for being rewarded as an autonomous status. And just now, small corrections for you, Patil sir and Principal Madam. Just advise you to ask many questions. I even endorsed for that. It's not for me, but you can ask many questions to the speakers who are going to come after me. Okay? All the dignitaries uh, and my dear intelligent friends present in this hall, very good morning to everyone. First of all, let me express my sincere gratitude and say thanks to the organizer of STTP 2024 for being inviting me for this inauguration and giving me this opportunity to deliver a small talk in front of this amazing audience. Truly, it's an honor to address you on the subject that touches every one of us, that is pharmaceutical industry. And as you all knows, pharmaceutical industry stands at the forefront of healthcare system and constantly striving to innovate and overcome challenges to improve the life of people all around the world. I have a disclaimer to present in front of this audience, a humble and very frank submission. I am not a teacher, not an orator, not a chemist, not a pharmacist, not a scientist, not an IT professional. Even I do not carry any formal qualification to on this particular subject I am going to speak upon. In short, I am not the authority to discuss, to comment, to speak on today's subject. I am a small entrepreneur running few factories in close vicinity to this institute since last 20 years. I have got great affection for this college institute. Not only my daughter is learning in the school, but I have got very friendly relations with Chairman sir. So I am coming very frequently here. I'll be very briefly and superficially touching all the subjects, and all subjects have been addressed in one line of statements like definitions, advantages, disadvantages, challenges, and probable solutions. So let's move to the PPT. I would like to bring to your notice some basic facts of history of Indian pharma industry. After independence till 1970, the 100% medicines were imported, that too especially from European countries, UK, France, Germany, and those medicines were exorbitantly costly, beyond reach of common public, absolutely unaffordable. That was because of the patent law existing in those days. And these big pharma companies used to draw big fat profits. It was a kind of legal extortion, you can say. Fortunately, government of India come out with the new patent law in 1970. What it has made the difference, previous patent law was product specific and it shifted to process specific. Process What happened because of this process patent? Our intelligent brains from India, they started reverse engineering and they have come out with the generic version of patent medicines, and every medicines were be absolutely affordable. This government of India has taken step keeping in mind considering the uh, health and interest of Indian citizens, and this particular patent law has played a biggest instrumental role to grow today's pharma industry. And from 1970 onwards, the pharmaceutical industries has started growing slowly, slowly. Just imagine we were 100% dependent. From dependency, we became self-reliant. And today, we are the major stakeholders of pharma industry. We are the biggest exporter to the globe. Regulated countries like US, UK, they are importing their pharma market is more than 50% flooded with Indian medicines. So we have labeled this as an evolution to revolution to present this page in front of you, and everybody sitting out here must feel proud to be an Indian. Today we have got more than 12,000 manufacturing plants in here in India. That is the biggest number in the world, and more than 40,000 marketers of doing business of pharmaceutical. So this is the current scenario. So I thought that before jumping to the today's principal topic, just have a brief facts about this. And I would like to bring to your notice today's subject on which we are discussing pharma industry. We must know the market size because everything is economy, finance. So we must know the size of pharma industry globally and Indian pharma industry, the size of market. Global pharma business is valued at USD 1.5 trillion. For ease to understand, let me convert it into Indian rupees like 120 lakh crore. That's huge. Okay. India is major pharma formulator and exporter. India is labeled as a global pharmacy. Indian pharma business is valued at USD 60 billion as per the record of 2023 and projected to have 600 billion by the end of 2030. Just imagine in next 6 years this business will grow tenfold. You can see the growth potential of this business, and all stakeholders including me, you will be benefited surely. Indian biotech exports stand second in the world ranking. Indian regular exports stand third in world ranking with respect to the value, with respect to volume, and 10th in world ranking with respect to value because our values, our cost, because as it is generic medicine, it's very cheaper. Pharma exports is the third biggest commodity in the total exports of India. And this last is very important. Pharma industry has generated 2.7 million job opportunities in India. Thus, it has got a very strong and positive impact in Indian economy. So, when we are talking about the innovations, why innovation is required? The simple question is that we need more medicines, so we need to develop some innovative ideas. We need to machineries to maximize our production. So, quantity and even quality of the medicines to improve, we need innovations. And as you know, world population is growing day by day, so the demand is increasing. Again, our today's sedentary lifestyle and bad eating habits has deteriorated the health, and improved economical conditions has increased health awareness and has enhanced the demand for lifestyle medicine and supplements. Secondly, nature and geography of the diseases are also changing day by day. To match and to meet those challenges, we need to have the innovative medicines and with the equal pace. There are n number of innovations continuously growing day by day, and I agree the statement of Mr. V.R. Patil what he said. The basic research is not going on in India. But a small correction, Zydus, Glenmark, like companies are there. They have started and they have got patented so many medicines currently. Uh, I will be talking on the cost and time required for the research and development. Then we can have an idea how much money is required for that. Okay. And as we everybody knows, we are into generic market. You can see just figure I have told you 1.5 trillion big market. We say ourselves as we are the biggest exporter. And what is the size? 60 billion. With respect to the total world business, we say we are the biggest exporter and we are not contributing the revenue 5% also. What is 60 billion with respect to 1.5 trillion? So innovations, I'll be briefly touching artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, precision medicines, monoclonal antibodies, immunotherapy, vaccines, continuous manufacturing, and digital therapeutics. These are few I have taken for today's session. Let us start with the artificial intelligence. I need not to talk about the artificial intelligence. It is a talk of era, talk of world, and small children of primary schools also talking about the AI today. It has touched every aspect of our life. So pharma and healthcare is not the exception. So what is the advantage of AI is that rapidly analyze the big data faster and with accuracy than highly trained humans, making clinical trial more efficient and cost effective. AI accelerates the drug discovery and development. With respect to healthcare, it is faster and accurate diagnosis, even help to clinicians to select the treatment modalities, hence the improved patient outcome. The cost is the only disadvantage. With over reliance may pose challenges in terms of ethical consideration in decision making. Let's move to next, nanotechnology. This is a technology involving the enclosure of active substance within a carrier of particle of nanometer size. It's very important in few diseases like it can give you the control and targeted delivery, and because of that enhanced availability is there and it reduces the adverse effect. The only disadvantage is the treatment cost. Next is precision medicine. Precision medicine refers to a specialized tailor-made medical treatment for an individual patient. Actually, it doesn't mean that individual every patient. What they do actually, here patients are classified into subpopulation. Only one A, B, C, D. Not like particular everybody is getting the precision medicine. It's impossible. Okay, but how they classify that they differ in their susceptibility to disease and their response to the specific treatment. Advantage is improving efficacy and reducing adverse effect, and disadvantage the only cost. Monoclonal antibodies. A monoclonal antibody is produced from a cell lineage made by cloning a unique white blood cell. Monoclonal antibodies are used in the diagnosis as well as therapeutically in treatment of cancer and inflammatory diseases. Advantage is highly specific and consistent with wide range of treatment like breast cancer, leukemia, asthma, macular degeneration and arthritis. Disadvantage again, time and cost. Immunotherapy. Immunotherapy is also called as a curative therapy and it means cell and gene therapy. It's an unique approach in treating illnesses by leveraging the body's own defense system. Here, patients' immune cells are modified and reintroduced into the body, resulting in direct and potent attack on the diseased cell. Advantage, this therapy offers a potential cure to the diseases, marking a significant advancement in healthcare. The major disadvantage is unpredictable patient response and high cost. Vaccines, I don't need to elaborate this particular subject. Everybody knows vaccines and everybody must have taken the vaccine from birth. And we have got here in India the vaccination chart and vaccination scheme for everybody. So vaccine is a biological preparation that provides active acquired immunity to a particular disease. Epidemics can be prevented. Uh, like recently we have seen the COVID-19, we have come out of COVID-19 just because of this vaccination program, which has been done on mass scale, and because of that herd immunity, we got, now there are few patients, but they are not spreading the way it was, that credit goes to the vaccine. Vaccine can save infants and children lives by enhancing immunity, help in eradication of highly infectious diseases like polio and smallpox. You know, polio and smallpox is outdated now because all credit goes to vaccines. And Africa sector, where 90% of the pharmaceutical manufacturer and exporter are doing business in Africa sector, and 50% of our revenue is coming from anti-malarial, all kinds of anti-malarials. But recently, for malaria vaccine has come, and WHO and some NGOs worldwide, they are distributing in Africa. I'm pretty sure it will come down. I'm not worried that our 50% revenue will go, but on humanity ground, they will be saved from malaria. So this is the fun and this is the magic we can see from the vaccines. Disadvantage manufacturing challenges are the stringency to maintaining quality, and the most disadvantage is the improper handling and storage may hamper the quality. Cold chain logistics. Many people doesn't be serious and they take it very casually, and it doesn't work the way the product is intended to work. Continuous manufacturing. Usually medicines are produced step by step, which can take long time and more human interventions. And can never assure quality consistency. Wherever human interventions are there, you cannot predict the quality. So continuous manufacturing, this concept is so fantastic. You can 100% predict the same quality every time batch to batch. There is no variation. Like this saves time and product you get a good quality product. The only disadvantage again, automation required and it's a costly affair. Most of this innovation disadvantage is only the cost. Digital therapeutics. This is an innovation in promotion of healthcare awareness and pharma marketing. Digital therapeutics are healthcare programs easily available in the form of the application on your mobile devices. They provide scientific guidance and how to deal with the various health issues and assist to make sound healthy decisions. Main advantage is there is no geographical constraints, and disadvantage is relies on access to technology, means connectivity is one issue in rural area, and reliable information source. Which kind of application you have downloaded on your mobile is very important. You can assess from the reviews and select one and you can get downloaded and you can use that digital therapeutics. Coming to the next part, challenges for pharmaceutical industries. This is a very big list. I have selected only 10, and those these only 10 is not enough because practically what we are facing as an industry owner is very difficult. Okay, so let's start with the patent protection, regulatory compliances, lack of qualified professionals, resistance to change in infrastructure technology, antimicrobial resistance, environmental hazards, reaching healthcare professionals, supply chain deficit, counterfeit medicines, dependency on basic drugs, intermediate API and specialized excipients. Patent protection, very important subject. See, all new medicines introduced into the market are the result of lengthy, costly and risky research and development. And these experiments does not guarantee a fruitful result every time. From initial ideation, lead generation to make a marketable product, minimum time required is 15 years. Minimum cost required is USD 1 billion, approximately more than 8,000 crores Indian rupees. And with success rate of what? 1 or 2 out of 10,000 experiments. For each successful medicine, pharma company gets rewarded with patent protection of 20 years. And trust me, these 20 years are not enough to penetrate the market and generate the revenue to draw the investment back and gain profit. There are countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, which are not following patent laws and are major financial threat to the innovators. So probable solution can be like to adapt emerging technologies like AI, ML to speed up the development to save on time and cost, to incorporate more stringent patent laws and make them global obligation. Let's move to the next regulatory compliance challenge. Constant change in regulatory stringency only account for piling of theoretical documents rather than adding value to the quality of the product. Many problems arise from inadequate training of the regulators, adherence to regulatory norms rather than scientific principle and logic. As we said that our country is the pharma hub of the world, pharmacy of the world. So many of the companies are into exports, and in exports those days have gone. Just travel abroad, meet some importers and distributors, collect the orders and just supply. It's not like that now. Very small countries, all small African countries also, they have got the MOA, they have got the drug authorities there. You need to go there, take some agent, apply, put application for facility audit, and the inspectors who are trained in US, UK, they visit our facility, see our facility, audit it. The problem with them at that, their knowledge is not recent, not updated. They may be trained 5 years before, 10 years before, and the only thing that, because they don't have the factories there, they don't have that exposure there, just they follow what is written. Yes, protocols, check. And that puts us in very big trouble. To convince these inspectors, auditors is very difficult job. And then the start the second way, bribery. That is the pity thing today. Even though we have got the best of best setup, even though we have got the all norms in place, logic we are putting, all innovations we are putting, but if they have not been trained in that direction, they take it's not complying to our country's norms. Okay, so what would be the probable solution? The focus of the regulators to be drawn to enhance the quality of the product by enforcing new innovations and technology rather than enforcing regulatory norms. Qualified professionals, very touching subject to sitting everybody up here. The lack of qualified professional is one of the biggest challenge to the industry. Qualified professional means people having optimum qualification and optimum experience to perform technical intellectual works. When we discuss go everywhere in society, everybody says there is a big number of unemployment in India. Those figures, I personally say it's a myth. Every day the number of unemployment, percent of unemployment is increasing because graduates are increasing. It's crossing more than 30%. To the best of my knowledge, my understanding goes like every graduate go and get registered with the government's unemployment register. And they feel that if they get the government job, then only they are employed. Those privately employed, they don't count, and so this number is going. And if you visit any industry, they will say we are not getting good candidate. And just now, Chairman Sir said that this gap we need to patch up. What industry needs, that academics should be, that should be the syllabus. Fortunately, you have got the autonomous status now, you can design. Please take few good manufacturers on the team as an advisory, call them for once a month meeting. As you said rightly, send your faculties to the factory, sit, let them work together whole day. What exactly they wanted to see, like one day workshop for waters is not enough actually. Okay, and there are 2-3 types of HPLCs available in the market, especially CMODs is very rampant everywhere. That also you need to, and same day if you take the workshop, they can see the difference. What is water, what is CMODs, and what is this like. Okay. Anyway, so probable solution is to work closely with the academic institutes like St. John's. That is also one reason so frequently I am visiting your institute. To hire qualified staff, train them continuously irrespective of their lifespan with your organization. This sentence is very important. What happens, all freshers who joins your organization, from the track record, from the history, we understood the gentleman is going not to be lying with us like for more than 2 years. So many management thinks that why to waste money to train them, why to waste time to train them. But I personally request, and we inculcate in our organization, forget about the gentleman's lifespan with your organization, please train them. Because even though he jumps and goes to another factory, he will take a message that he was working with Kamala Life Sciences and he was well trained there. That will create credentials for your organization. And secondly, whoever is coming replacing the gentleman, that person will be coming with the same caliber. He will be also trained if this philosophy carries everybody's mindset. Okay, so irrespective of their lifespan with your organization, freshers are bound to leave your organization within 2 years. Okay, so the next is very important to design and develop HR policies to retain trained staff. Mr. Vidyadhar Patil can enlighten more on this. That what is not only important, salary, timely, incentives, bonus, first April increment. That is not the only important. We have to have HR in place so they can design employees engagement programs. We have got in our organization sports day, annual picnic day, we conduct a World Women's Day. These kind of some programs where we can engage your employees, that we need to chalk out, design and facilitate our. They should feel this place is happening. We are learning more and more, and they should feel like this is warmth of the organization. Like you make the organization like a family, like then automatically they will return. Resistance to change in infrastructure and technology. This is very important. All every management knows what is the innovation. What is see as a entrepreneur, I know about all these innovations, but we not the technical part. What we see, what is the application, what is the benefit, and what is the ROI, return on investment of this application. We have to use our brain logics and pros and cons, and then only we can take this well-informed decision to whether to, because every day you are going to see for Apple, this year you'll see the iPhone 15, next year iPhone 16, iPhone 17. Science and technology, it is going to innovate every day. 2, 3 applications here, then you need not to be getting full and going behind all innovations. You have to take the wise decision. Uh, Management always very rigid and resistant to change infrastructure and process technologies. As we all know, pharma industry is highly regulated and any change invites revalidation process. And revalidation requires time and money. Direct revenue loss on the time lag required to complete all formalities. So probable solutions would be strong brainstorming with core team on pros and cons of the new development to proceed with all well-informed decisions. I like to share example from our own company. Kamala Life Sciences Limited is one of the biggest facility to produce the sterile products, one of the biggest in Maharashtra state. We are catering not less than 18 Indian multinationals. We have got very good facility for sterile eye drops. Cipla is our principal client. All new, first time in India. Few products are first time in world. They are developed in our R&D. So currently, we are working for their one product which requires the birth sterilization. We have got the 2 vessels in manufacturing, 200 liters and 1000 liters. I'm giving example. I'll be finishing in 2 minutes. Like because why there is a resistance, I just wanted to enlighten with that particular subject. So we have got 200-liter vessel jacketed, and they have got ample orders. Every day we are taking the same product batch. This 1000-liter vessel doesn't have that jacket. So we are compelled to take the small batches of 200 liters every day. What they suggested, why don't you change this big vessel 1000 liter and get it done the jacketed. The thing is that this jacketing can be done because we have to open, we have to take out the vessel, and jacketing can be done if you keep everything ready. It's a job of 2 days only. QA sat together and chalked out the days, breaking, taking out the vessel, jacketing, putting it inside, Then the start were requalification, revalidation, media fed. It took 40 days. So 40 days, one thing is that implementation of the innovative idea is one cost, but the indirect loss, the probable loss, the production loss for 40 days is also accounted for. So we sat together with engineering, production, QA, QC team. We had a long discussion. Then we decided if we do this, what is the benefit? We can have 1,000 liter batch every day. That means our production can go fivefold. So revenue will be fivefold. Forget about this 40 days, but these 40 days losses can be recovered in next 3 months only. And after that, we will be enjoying the fruits of that five times multifold production capacity. So we took decision and we are changing. That this way we have to sit together, not just at, we have to sit with our, the way you people are sitting with faculties, we have to sit with our HODs and take the decision. Okay. Antimicrobial resistance. Actually, this is the most stupid thing happening. Antimicrobials are available OTC, over the counter, and their excessive, uncontrolled, and irrational use has resulted in antimicrobial resistance. So, the need to develop newer antimicrobial drugs is increasing, but the resistance is developing faster than the research. Product is out of market before realization of investment. So, what should be the probable solution? Educating all stakeholders for ethical and rational use of the drug. Environmental hazards. This is also negligency. Drug and drug metabolites released in the environment due to excretion of human and animals, and uncontrolled, unscientific waste management pose a serious health hazard. So, probable solution is to develop and adapt scientific, logical waste management processes, and secondly, to develop the products which are non-toxic and non-hazardous. Reaching healthcare professionals is again a challenge for the marketing. Healthcare market is complicated and involve many stakeholders like care providers, insurers, consumers. Everyone has their own interest in selecting product or service. Market dynamics are changing and making it hard to design a standard marketing strategy. The probable solution is to develop more organized, ethical, and standard mode of promotion. Supply chain deficit. This is again a negligency. Supply chain deficit pose in dealing with counterfeit drugs, unauthorized distribution, improper handling. This creates a challenge to meet consumers' demand and to protect the product quality. This ultimately affects the revenue. Probable solution to develop and adapt the IT solution to track and trace the logistic activity. This is very serious. Counterfeit medicines. Counterfeit medicines means substandard, illegally produced medicine. Counterfeit drugs contributes as high 10% of the total world production. You can see the size of this counterfeit medicine. This is the biggest challenge to the community health. Probable solution to develop strong regulatory vigilance. Producers shall be labeled as criminal and shall be penalized and punished very strongly. Dependency on the basic drugs, intermediate API, and specialized excipient. This particular topics is of very serious topic, and it should be of everybody's concern. Before 1990, India never imported these excipients basic drugs. That means India used to produce it at indigenously. In 1991, importation was only 1%, but today it has reached as high as 70%. We import majorly from China, Europe, and USA, and considering geopolitical instability, pharma business is at very high risk. It can be disrupted anytime. You can see our always tense borders with China. China, we import 70% of the intermediate bulk drugs. What is the bulk drug? Is the raw material for the API. So just imagine tomorrow China stops supplying this bulk drug. What would happen to you also? If industry is not performing, what are you going to do? It's very dangerous and a serious situation, and the cognizance has already been taken by government of India. They have come out with so many incentive plans. To the best of my knowledge and understanding of the business, down the line in next maximum 10 years, we will become independent for that. Will not be importing 1% also any bulk API. That kind of work is going on very big scale. The solution, just I said, like infrastructure and technology to develop indigenously, and government shall support, protect the industry interest to offering incentive scheme. PLI is the one scheme, PLI scheme, and thousands of crores has been given by government of India to develop all these products indigenously. So last topic, opportunities in pharma sector. The good thing about the pharma, we accommodate all kinds of streams, graduates and postgraduates. You can see BA, BCom, BSc, B Pharma, MBBS, Law, CA, CS, BE, MBB, MBA. All graduates, postgraduates are welcome in pharma industry. You can have many opportunities in service sector, trading sector and manufacturing sector. Institutes imparting knowledge and skills like St. John's. CRO means clinical research organization. PTL means public testing lab, formulation and development, project consultancy and GMP consulting. As you know, we are the biggest manufacturer of formulators, so every day one or two factories are getting floated here in India. So you have got this particular business of project consultancy is also in getting good shape. Project consultant are especially engineers. They design as per your need. If you want to put a OSD facility, injectable facility, what kind of facility they discuss with you and give you the uh, project that layout, they design layout for you. And with them, GMP consultant come in GMP consultancy, your role comes like pharmacy graduates, like postgraduates who understand the international guidelines of the GMP. What does that mean? Man material entry, cleanliness of the rooms, like HVAC designing, okay, zoning A, B, C, D, and pressures. So all these things can be done by pharmacy graduates. So you people can work with project consultant, and this is the upcoming branch. No investment required, only your brain, only your brain. Then trading sector, as we all know, the retail, medical, wholesale, and marketing in India, ethical marketing, there are generic marketing. Everybody can get accommodated anywhere. So I was just speaking in the office with Chairman sir that I have never heard any pharma graduate sitting idle at home. That is one of this your stream. Pharma graduate sitting at home, that means he doesn't wish to do something. Otherwise, I cannot see there is the assurance of 100% placement for pharma graduates. Every day we also need, freshers also are welcome. So, with respect to opportunities, so everybody should be very serious. Whoever wants to become entrepreneur or want to continue in the service industry, they decide, finalize and build in mind one goal, select the sector, take the formal qualification, after qualification, and I must say take the optimum qualification. But if you want to be an academician, then go on doing postgraduate, PhD, everything like. But if you want to enter in the entrepreneurship, that you need only optimum education is required. Then select the sector, enter, work with them, take the experience. Continuously working in the same sector can give you the expertise. With this qualification, experience, expertise, you get the confidence, you have got the knowledge, and you develop the wisdom. And that is the right time to quit from the service and start your own. And when you when you decide to start your own, that time also take baby steps. Start with the trading. Start with small trading, then expand your product basket, then enhance your customer base, develop some sales and marketing team. And once you get the sizable market in hand, then you must push yourself to manufacturing sector, because manufacturing is the core thing. And world history says the economical revolution is 100% dependent on the manufacturing sector. Okay, so in manufacturing sector also start with small scale. Once you gain the confidence, you develop the market, you started generating the profits, you can anytime scale up and you can achieve a dream. So this will be my closing remarks for today. Invest and develop infrastructure to comply international guidelines. Why international guidelines? We want it to be compliant with the world. Incorporate logical and newer innovation. I just told you the logical approach should be there for innovation, adapting innovations and technologies to improve quality and quantity of the production and to overcome the challenges. Introduce newer way for regulatory screening for transparency and data integrity. I was telling you about the challenges. What I have chalked out only 10 is not the 10. Once you enter industry, you have the factory inspector, you have got the drug inspector, you have got the labor inspector, you have the MPCP, n number thumb. You must have facing, HR must be facing all these things. Every day you have got the obstacles, so many things you have to face. And now you can realize the person standing here must have faced so many hardships. Inspector Raj. ये फूल हमें यूं ही विरासत में नहीं मिले, आपने काटो भरा बिस्तर देखा ही नहीं. So sincere gratitude to Lord Dattatreya, and special thanks to Mr. Praveen Patil, Dr. Ullas Tuppad, Mr. Paresh Parmar, Mr. Alok Parida, who is standing here, and of course Principal Madam, who always give me the inputs for the every time whenever I speak, I take her help. She give me very good bullets so that I can present this. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Thank you, sir. Thank you.